All right, here it is. Probably one of the more anticipated tools, if you will, from RYOBI or RYOBI, however you want to pronounce it. It's the new stick vacuum. They have a couple different versions of these vacuums, and we're gonna get into that right after this. Just kidding, we don't do intros here. So let's get started with this. This is the ONE+ HP version. You know, we all know HP is their premier top tier brand, similar to the Octane, the Fuel, the XR, what have you. Top tier. They've got a couple different versions. Again, like I said, they've got a regular brushed version, which still is supposed to be pretty good, especially an improvement over the EverCharge vacuum, and I think the other green one that they have. A lot of issues with those, really not meant for heavy use or large debris, mostly just some sand and some dust. But other than that, you get kind of clogged easy. The dust cup, the dirt bin was a little small, some other things like that. This should be available eventually as a kit, as tool only. As you see, we got the kit here. There's a dual roller bar version. This is just a single roller bar. And even that regular brushed vacuum, the new brush stick vacuum, I think, comes with a dual roller bar version as well. I may be wrong about that, but there's definitely several versions. There's a tool only, a kit. There's the dual roller bar. Again, that's the HP lineup, and I think the regular stick vac lineup has a similar lineup. Again, we get the battery goes in at the back. You got a pretty large dust bin here. Definitely, it seems to be larger than some of the Dyson handheld stick vacuums. Maybe it's not some of the new super high-end ones, but definitely like the ones maybe like the V6 or the V7. It comes apart in a couple different pieces here. And we're gonna get it out the box and look at it. Here we got some specs. 73 decibels, it's really not that loud. It's not ear piercing like some stick vacuums can be, but it's not whisper quiet either. And we'll take it out the box and put it all together and see. It does almost a 1/4 gallon of capacity in the dust bin. And of course, this comes with the 4 and the charger, but I imagine you probably get a pretty good significant bump in runtime with the 6. Considering it's about the same size as the 4. You got some Crevice Tool. You got the duster brush, the dust buster brush. Feature I like about this one is that the roller bar easily comes out. If you got a lot of women in your house, long hair, how their hair can wrap around brushes. To be able to take the roller bar out easily and clean it is a plus. This is good for your hardwood floors. You can see easily dust and hair and stuff on the floor, which you've missed. Another good thing about this is that the filter, you can take the filter out and clean it as well, I believe. But anyway, we'll take a peek at it in just a bit. All right, here she is laid out for all the bear. We'll start with the wall mount here. Comes with the included hardware. Not real thrilled about the quality of the wall mount. Seems sort of hollow, flimsy, not really the best quality. Here is the roller brush. Pretty hefty, pretty good size. Definitely feels like it's got some weight and heft to it. Here, of course, really easy to remove the roller bar, beater bar, if you will. And it, you don't have to have any tools. A like a screwdriver or a nickel or a penny or anything crazy. It just kind of pops in and out, you know, pretty easily. The lock and unlock to let you know. Here we got the LED light here. Good thing about this vacuum is that allegedly it's supposed to stand up on its own, and it just sort of pops up there, and then you put your little foot on it, pops out, and got your wheels at the back. Here we got the extension arm, little dust brush. Get your little crevice tool. And here is the meat and potatoes. Here you've got your on-off button, get your eco button, and your roller bar button. It will start off in high mode, and you press this button and it goes down into eco mode. And then this is how you turn the roller bar on and off. It's pretty easy to remove the dust cup, real easy. And then here you got the dust bin. You have to remove this every time to empty it. That might be a gripe, might not be, not really a big deal either way. And then you just pop it open. Here's the removable filter. Again, it's how everything's just like a little button. Where's the button? I hit the back. Not the best, easiest to do with one hand necessarily, but either way, push down. Oh, and it opened up really easily. 1 second. All right, so it's nothing to do with the back, it's the front. And you just lift this up, and it pops up. This is where you can remove the filter. Pretty nice little filter, hefty. And a nice little rubber gasket around it. You can wash it, let it dry, then put it back in. Pop everything back together. This goes on these little tabs, go down in here, just like that. Pops back into place. You can use this with or without the extension. You just pop these on here. It does make it a little bit, sort of weird if you want to use just the tools because they're underneath. Just kind of is a little strange. Usually used to having it on the front, but not a big deal, just a little odd thing. But anyway, let me get everything set up. We'll take a look at it again. All right, here she is in all of her glory. She's standing up. We got a 4 amp hour battery on it. The one that came with it is still charging. This one is fully charged. This one here is pretty tall. It's about 40 some odd inches tall. 44, 45 inches at the handle. And where your hand's gonna go is about 44 inches, which I like because that Milwaukee one that they came out with seemed really short. Like it seemed like you'd be, if you were a taller person, you'd have problems using it. Like it wouldn't do very well. It just seemed like you'd be hunched over a little bit. This one here, again, it stands up. You know, if you accidentally knock into it, it looks like it's gonna not fall over so easily, but it really easily goes down. We'll go ahead and turn it on and see what she does. Again, you press the button, it starts off in high mode. Not too bad. All right, we'll put it in low. Okay, the beater bar stays the same speed, but the motor definitely slows down And now you got a little white light as opposed to like a green light. Now we got the beater bar off. If you were using just the Crevice Tool or the extension or the little dust wand, just bump it back up to high. Definitely it does have like that high-end squeal, sort of like an ear-piercing squeal, but not bad. It's just the brushless motor. I can definitely smell the new brushless motor part of it. Let's take this mat real quick. Definitely feel like it might suck this rug up in here. All right, let's see. Definitely got some dust in there. I think it did pretty good. Obviously, got it upside down, but already got some dirt on the filter. Slap that bad boy back in there. Easily goes in, stands up. Still got, of course, 4 bars on the battery. Definitely seems like a much better vacuum than the EverCharge version that they had before. And for those of you who are interested, about a 10-inch bar, lower bar on that. So definitely not gonna replace like a full-size upright vacuum, but it's definitely you know, on par with some of the other stick vacuums as far as the roller bar head size goes. That also does have up to 75 inches of water lift, which is, you know, it's pretty good. I want to say some of the briefcase vacs, I think are about 45, if I'm not mistaken. And the 75 is a little over 6 feet, of course. And if this is only, you know, just under 4 feet, you still got another 2 feet of water lift to go. But anyway, I don't know if I'm just rambling on about over here. Definitely seems to be a pretty strong vacuum. Definitely, if you've been kind of on the fence about wanting to get one, and you didn't want to get you've heard some horror stories about the EverCharge and didn't want to get it, maybe, you know, this is definitely the time to get it. And for the kit, I believe they're about the same price as the EverCharge version and this version. I think it's $245, $250 for the kit. And I think it's $199 bare tool. So anyway, with that said, I'll catch you on the flip.